Thanksgiving weekend of November 2021, Trevor and I went camping at Lake of the Ozarks State Park in Missouri. We had Site 158, which was lakefront. We did have electric. Water and the bathrooms, however, were shut off for the winter season. This was our first night that we arrived, and the sunset was absolutely beautiful.
Oh, I'm recording it. Wow. They're pelicans. Fly, pelicans, fly.
Fly, pelican, fly.
Hi, Trevor.
Oh, hi, Wade.
Oh, nice. This is a good view.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Oh, wow, the sun's hitting our camper really good. It was this angle, man, actually. And I get the lake. Fly, pelican.
The next day, Trevor and I took a drive to Brumley, Missouri to see a haunted house. The Brumley Post Office was established the 18th of April of 1863 with Andrew J. Wilson as postmaster. During the remainder of the Civil War, it served the federal troops at Camp Union, which was only 1 mile east of town. The military records of many Civil War veterans state that they enlisted in the Missouri Home Guard at Camp Union in 1861. By the year 1868, the population was such that Mark Lesson built and stocked a store at the popular Crossroads. In 1877, the town streets and lots were surveyed and a plot was made. The population of this thriving community had reached 100 by 1880. The building of the dam and the development of the lake had a profound influence upon the Brumley community. Some old-timers say it was a real disaster. They had acres and acres of lush corn fields in the fertile bottomlands, now inundated by the waters of the Osage and other streams after their flow was checked. Others found it to be a new source of livelihood for families in the throes of the Depression. Jobs were plentiful and the wages lucrative to an area unaccustomed to a regular paycheck. However, prosperous farmers sold their holdings to the developers of the lake and many left the area. Landowners in the hilly uplands had to find other sources of income. Many of them left the area too.
It's a pretty area here. Horsepower, cattle and grain ranch.
It's part of the lake. The other end is a lake. That's huge. It's a pond. Maybe it is. But Here's the haunted house. Right.
Is it? Damn. There's a couple of them.
Well, they actually have it.
Oh, haunted house right here. The history of the haunted house is that Reverend Jacob Shaw McComb was a farmer, teacher, and minister. His wife Emily died at the age of 40 on the property, as well as one of their 10 children. Dr. John Connor was a doctor, coroner, and teacher. His office and businesses were located on the property, but the current home did not exist at the time. He would have both treated patients and prepared bodies on the property. Dr. Walter Dixon and his wife Grace Maud lived on the property with their 2 children. Dr. Dixon died of a heart attack in the home in 1930. Dr. Myron Jones practiced medicine in Brumley from 1933 to 1947, treating patients in the home for scarlet fever and polio. William Burt Sullivan was a barber. He was reported to smell like rose talcum powder. He lived in the home with his wife Norma until he died in the home from complications from arthritis in 1963. Norma died in the house of dementia in 1984. Emerson Alley was the owner of a cleaning service and a Korean War veteran. He died in the house with a heart attack in 1988. In 2016, Nick Sacco and Marcy Huttner restored the castle house and originally planned on using it as a bed and breakfast. Once some odd occurrences started happening, they changed it to a haunted bed and breakfast. In 2018, Steve and Judy Skidner purchased the home and currently host paranormal investigations, tours, and special events. Driver. So that building just looks really rough. Okay, here comes the haunted castle. Maybe we'll pick something up. There's the mirrors. A main street we should.
There's Short Street. I mean, they don't even look at their streets. Yeah. Oh, here's Main Street.
Here's
See, all
Main
it does
Street.
is go from here to the other.
And then there's another road that way.
Oh, you know, they're barely maintaining.
There's another old house.
Man, I mean, and that looks
Our
like
door's wide
1900s.
open.
And look at this over here. You got old ass house with a mobile home in front of it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and then trash up that other street. This is
Man,
the
this is the
weirdest.
weirdest area. After seeing the castle mansion, we then made our way to see the swinging bridges. The Grand Auglaize Bridge is rurally located in Miller County, Missouri, near the town of Brumley, just off of State Highway 42 on Swinging Bridges Road. The bridge spans the Grand Auglaize Creek, a tributary of Lake of the Ozarks. Weekends of October. Weird. Okay. That is very interesting.
It looks like it could be fun for a kid. Well, we're a month late.
Backwoods. Reminds me of Appalachian area. The Grand Auglaize Bridge is a historical cable suspension bridge and a fine example of a vernacular bridge of the early 1900s. It was built under the supervision of Joseph Dice, a self-taught engineer who was reputed to have constructed approximately 40 bridges during a significant period of 1895 to 1940 in the central Missouri region.
This is Swimming Bridges of Brumley, Missouri. There were signs in Brumley saying help save the swinging bridge. So are you.
Huh?
So are you. Can we walk on it, baby? I mean, I don't think we should walk on it. Baby, I don't really think we should walk on it.
Fine. You just can't drive it.
I don't.
Oh, it's pretty iffy.
Yeah, so come back over, please.
Yeah, I am right here.
The common consensus of the local inhabitants regarding the Grand Auglaize Bridge's construction date is around 1930 or 1931. According to the locals, when Bagnell Dam was built, it impounded the Osage River, which in turn also confined the Grand Auglaize Creek, which flowed into the river, causing the waterway to back up and flood the vicinity. The need for a bridge became a priority when the residents were no longer able to safely cross the creek by automobile on what was once the old Lynn Creek Brumley Road. Later, we discovered that we never made it to the correct swinging bridge. This road was out, and if we had taken a right, we would have seen a bridge that was much larger than this one.
They went 15 tons. So they went from 15.
Why not? Oh. Oh.